Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is ALIAA binti Muhammad ASMARUDIN. My matric number is 2024281734. Assalamualaikum.
Assalamualaikum. My name is ANEESA QISTINA binti Muhammad ROSLI and I'm from AM110B. My matric number is 20244279094.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is ZULAIKHA NURYASMIN binti Muhammad NURAZMIN and my matric number is 2024651074.
Democracy is one of the most practiced form of government in the modern world. In the nominal sense and based on its origins, democracy comes from the combination of two Greek words, demos meaning people and kratos meaning government. Specifically, democratic government can be defined as a government represented by the people to exercise rule over the country. In a democratic system, the people are given the right to choose a leader to lead the government or country. Malaysia is also one that uses a democratic system for national administration. The characteristic of democracy that support the protection of human rights in Malaysia is the rule of law. The rule of law is a national philosophy listed at the number 4 in the national principles. This shows the importance of this principle in our country. In short, the rule of law must be obeyed regardless of rank, race or religion in the country. Secondly, free and fair election. Elections are a democratic process where people vote to choose the right candidate to represent them in parliament. All eligible citizens are given the opportunity to choose the leader they want without any intimidation or pressure. Thirdly, religious freedom. In Malaysia, although Islam is the federal religion, other religions are also allowed to practice in the country. Freedom of religion means that a person has the right to choose, practice and adhere to a religion without any concern. Lastly, in Malaysia, human rights are protected and monitored by SUHAKAM, the Human Rights Commission of Malaysia. SUHAKAM functions to receive complaints from citizens if the government violates the human rights of individuals. It is also responsible for conducting transparent.
Why some democracies struggle with issues like inequality, discrimination or political repression? First, inequality. Unequal income distribution in a democracy leads to a power-aggrandizing government. Even wealthy and long-standing democracies like the United States are vulnerable to democratic erosion. Second, discrimination. Discrimination is widely known to be one of the major factors to affect democracy. This can be caused by the lack of bonds between races or classes that separates the society. Discriminations will weaken democracy as the people will not be understanding and will sabotage each other. Lastly, political repression. Political repression can be defined as the systematic violation of civil liberties and human rights poses as a significant threat to democracy by undermining key democratic principles and institutions. The declining global democracy are essentially the results of weaker democracies and more repressive authorities. Challenges of democracy in protecting human rights. First, freedom of expression and peaceful assembly. While the Constitution guarantees the right of freedom of speech, there are restrictions placed on acts like demonstration, and the government has been criticized for it as a pretext for suppressing dissent. Second, treatment of refugees and asylum seekers. Malaysia lacks a formula for granting asylum or refugee status, and those seeking refugee are often detained in overcrowded and unsanitary conditions. Lastly, discrimination. Various forms of discrimination, including gender-based violence and discrimination against marginalized groups, remain significant challenges, hindering their access to rights and justice.
Democracy as the best system to protect human rights in Malaysia. Democracy, based on the fundamental values of accountability, rule of law and citizen participation, is generally considered the best system for upholding human rights. In the constitution of modern democratic countries, the protection of human rights is the main content. The constitution is the main instrument for the protection of human rights. In theory, Malaysia's democratic system will offer a solid foundation for protecting human rights. Human rights are rights that are inherent to all human beings, regardless of our nationality, place of residence, gender, ethnic or national origin, skin color, religion, language or other status. We are all entitled to the same human right without discriminations. Conclusion. Discussion about the democratic system and human rights have been disputed for a long time. It will continue to be a topic of discussion immediately involving various issues such as national political issue, economic, social, and cultural changes around the world. Since both ideas were enshrined in the constitution of our country, human rights and democracy have become universal concepts. These principles have transcended borders, inspiring movement and reform worldwide. As a result, they serve as the foundation for a just society, promoting equality and the protection of individual freedoms.